And welcome everyone, or welcome back. This is the Daily Dharma, and let's get right into it. I'm going to start with the handwritten cards, see what is going on for us, see if we can get a storyline, and then we'll tap into the more high vibe cards and see what the basis is for spiritual evolution. See if we can get some storyline here. Got quite a few already popping out. Underneath the deck we have bold declarations. Say it like you mean it. All right then. You have something on your mind? The only card that came out face up is completion, leveling up. So must be you kind of held something in for quite some time. And now to level up, you're going to say something. Okay, somebody with dark features, eyes, hair, or complexion might be featuring in this dynamic, or that might be yourself for confirmation. Coming up as an anti-hero. And this may be a feminine or somebody in their receiving side of their personality with the Venus card. And then we get the 7 sensations. So there's all of these ideas here about the 7 deadly sins and the 1 suggested energy that could combat or counteract that. So for instance, gluttony, overeating and overindulging in whatever could be comfort-seeking behavior, and so to give yourself comfort, there's less of that bottomless pit needing or seeking to be filled, for instance. So somebody here with the Venus card, it could be some type of self-image, self-love deficit, or even a money deficit that they're trying to replenish all the time. A game, better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Yeah, getting back into hero status, leveling up, completion of a cycle. So, are you training for something here? To shift your inner vibe, address your surroundings. Okay, so you're leveling up away from some type of surroundings that weren't conducive to your expansion. This might have to do in some way with legalities, 3D contract disputes, or an escalation of some type of conflicting material issues. And it says that you're center stage. All eyes are upon you at this time. Somebody's looking for instant gratification, though. It seems to me that that's the surroundings and the Venus energy, and again with that gluttony energy or something such as that. Somebody's looking for something to be easy. It could be the other people surrounding you. I don't know if any of those names jump out to you. This is just my group energy, public eye card, being within the social community, and we already did have all eyes on you. And yeah, we had something else too, right? Didn't we? Yeah, all eyes on you. Let's see what else is here. Gossiping because you magnetize opportunity and friendship and joy into your life because you're in this Venus energy. So even if you've got your own energy that you're still working out as far as like balancing out your Venus energy, it looks like you're no longer worrying too much about making other people happy by whatever choices you're making with this anti-hero energy. And so yeah, people are going to talk, but you've been working hard with this workaholic card as well. So you've been working for the money that's coming your way, and with restraint, holding back. You're not out blowing your money either. So you have denying and overcoming the urge for instant gratification and holding back and restraining yourself from overspending, overindulging. And somebody's out here pretending to not watch you winning trying to employ seduction tactics. It could be a Libra, and they think you're so hot. So it's also calling in with the Libra energy some type of relationship energy, 7th house energy. And that's also the house that contains our frenemies also, interestingly. And it is the house ruled by Venus, and it is cardinal air. And so the mental capacity to push into new choice points, to take the lead on something, to be a thought leader. So yeah, let's see if we can bring it all together. What's Spirit trying to tell us about this? Actually, before that, let's get into real quick some archetypal energies and see how this is expressing through you, or what else we can, because it looks like with this anti-hero and then the gardener energy, the warrior in a garden, it looks like you're staying up on your toes, so to speak, keeping yourself apprised of things, making sure that you are aware of your surroundings, because your surroundings seem to be important to the situation. So I don't know if you feel under scrutiny, under a watchful gaze, and we get Anima Mundi coming out. So this reminds me of you being in your very abundant, exponentially connected, resourceful aspects of your personality. With that Venus Libra, it's like you are the abundance, you are this empress, this priestess, whatever, in charge of your own destiny. And all of these symbols that are contained in this card are coming from the other symbols in the deck, and it's surrounded by various astrological symbols as well. And so it's kind of telling me that you're able to read the collective vibrations in this energy that you're in right here. And so the world is your oyster at this time. All right, let's see. We'll take all of those cards. Now it says that you're on the threshold, and we have the castle and the healer. Interesting. I have them upside down. But yeah, the castle imagery came up yesterday. And so maybe you're healing your ideas about your home, your inner temple of self-worth, ready to take this leap. What's behind that? Oh, interesting. That's my Heyoka empath card, the comic. And so unmasking your truer desires and ready to step off out of the nest, so to speak, into the fire of change. And so you're at the threshold of extreme transformation. And I'm feeling that for many of you, you may be interested in moving house, because with the castle and the healer, there's something that you're healing your beliefs in this abundance by being connected to a specific place for many of you, and it doesn't have to be. Take it as you will. But let's see what else is on the desk here. We've got the shaman, a lot of that snake energy coming up again. It was on the healer card. We get the sustainer, and then this pack here. So the sustainer and the shaman together is like being able to hold your vibe true and rooted in a situation as the world changes around you. And so you still have access to all of these things, but it looks like you're taking some type of a deep dive off the other end. So we've got 2 stacks here, and I'm remembering that this coming up will be the full hunter's moon, I believe, and the mirror energy, again with that Heyoka empath in the comic. It's also reminding me how the moon and the sun at the full moon time, they say that the moon is reflecting the light of the sun. And I do have a friend of mine and myself that have both talked about that it possibly and most likely emits its own energy. The moon does. So that's an interesting tidbit there. So let's see, these are going to be two separate piles. I feel like they are representing two separate ideas here. So the mirror pile has the crone, the queen, and the thread. Interesting. So this seems to be a bit of more feminine energy over on this side. So, and then there's this the snake in the hand of the queen here, and the bird in the hand on the crone. So it seems like you're able to, it's giving like taking your own intellectual scent and really building upon what you have to offer the world. And what's under this hunter? We have the hunter, Thanatos, and the bardo. Wow. So that's extreme. So the bardo is the liminal space between pattern and deliverance and transcendence from that pattern. And when the veil is thin, it's how we can sense and feel beyond the mundane and what's in front of our eyes. We can sense the energy that is all around us. And so it talks a lot about ancestral information, Akashic information, particularly with this anima mundi here. It's like this is possibly your ability to look into the other realms here, and possibly with Thanatos, this is the death portal here, an extreme transformation, and having your finger on the pulse of energetic transformation. And so it feels like something is specifically ending with some kind of an impact. It's like a huge exclamation point at the end of a long novel. It's like the threshold in Anima Mundi and the death and liminal space here is like searching for something at the time of this moon here. Let's see. I don't want to shut down that thread too soon, because for many it's going to be this healing location, or something that you are creating a healing location or enterprise here for many of us on that path. But there's something else here, that mirror in the thread. You're coming across some ancient knowledge from your time interconnected with the bardo, surpassing, and it's like it's giving Ceres and Persephone when how does that go? Persephone was in the underworld, but she had already eaten the pomegranate, so she had to stay there 6 months of the year. But Ceres made a pact with the devil, basically, to get Persephone back 6 months out of the year into the other realm. And so there's some type of an extreme letting go. Splitting the deck here to consciousness and luminescence. I'm hearing the chickens make a bunch of noise out there, and my mind is on them just a little bit because we got a bunch of new birds today. So now we split evolution with consciousness. There's definitely something working its way in through this bardo, where we're illuminating a big change. It's like the more that we go through this huge transformation portal, it feels very, very much like more than just a change of residence, even though that's profound enough. And it feels even more profound than if it's possible, than the loss of an individual. It seems to be saying it's the death and rebirth of our own capacity, our own identity here. And so it seems like we're searching for some kind of a meaning That was kind of loud. Vulnerability comes out with She of the Lotus, Our Ancient Future, and Star Seer. Give you a look at those. I feel like whatever change this is, it is inevitably altering what you've come to think about as parts of your personality that were more fixed or relied upon, but even those aspects of your personality are growing, changing, and evolving with new information, and it's making you feel quite vulnerable in the skin that you're in, and it seems like it's creating some tears, but it's for the best. It's really opening you up to greater potential. You know that there's greater growth on the other side of this shift and change, and it's something that you've been bringing forward from the ethers. It's part of your calling here, and it's going to put you into alignment with completing your destiny. Yes, jumping into this. The Anima Mundi here. It's showing me these two fish here. One has the yin, one has the yang symbol upon it, and she's got the DNA in her hands here. It seems like it's bringing you online to open up your ability to read the other energies. Anyway, so it may have to do with releasing resistance in this way. You may be also traveling someplace near the ocean, but I'm very much getting that this is going to enable you to have this promotion of your otherworldly gifts. I'm specifically honing in on these two because this is my promotion from spirit, but it can also be that they're bringing you front and center and helping you to be seen by the right material players, that then you do get an earthly promotion, or you gain more clientele or more of a following, however that works out for you. Yeah, so there's this elevation and ability to tap into something quite profound and otherworldly about your actual DNA. And I'm seeing you take your earthly DNA, so to speak, and your star seed DNA, and somehow giving both equal measure and somehow integrating that yin and yang, earthly and cosmic potentiality into one. And as you blend this, it's creating this vulnerable expansion, but it's also, again, transcending the limitations and delivering you transcending. And it's going to take a perception, a realization shift about what you're ready to receive, what you have nurtured, and what you're worth in this moment. Soul Star Chakra merging with the divine. Yeah, you're remaining open to possibility at this time. And because you're open and flowing and continuing to just do what needs to be done, I'm seeing that you have a very innocent demeanor here, but in that way you're not attached to the outcomes the way that you were before. And now we're getting a powerful hit of several different chakra centers, throat, root, and solar plexus with this dynamic card. So it's talking about how, again, the literal location and also your material body are having this brain energy where then you speak your will into beingness. And I feel like that's the portal guardian here, this portal keeper. It's like the powers that be on the other side of the veil have been waiting for you to come seeking in this way, to be ready in such an innocent way, to continue to seek this earthly abundance. Because once you declare this bold declaration, it's the sound, the piercing sound of the universe, which shoots these energetic projections out into the ethers and helps you to manifest very boldly. Yeah, exactly. And right under that is radical expansion. And again, it's like there's this dragon energy. It came through with that Naga of the Lotus the other day, the Empress card, golden lotus dragon energy. And look at the dragon energy again here. Very serpent-like as well. And we've got a lot of snakes out. And it's like this is the year of the snake in the Chinese zodiac, and next year is double fire year. And so it feels like this radical expansion is again ready to just jump into something with both feet. And now we've got communication, co-creation, and soul time, and unfurling back into love coming out underneath the deck. Sacral chakra. Yeah, it's this vulnerable expansion, the ability to ask for something that you need, to give something. I want to get more cards, and I'm not sure where I want to go. I want to... Let's go here. What are we saying like we mean it here? What is... I'm going to make sure my cards don't go flying here. It seems like a very emotional expansion. So something that you've been building, you were quite attached to, you're no longer feeling such attachment energy to it. You're recognizing a new way to take flight. This is interesting because we got these cards yesterday, so I don't want to get flagged or anything. So this is the sacred Kundalini energy that's rising up within the individual, that creative life force energy that wants to grow and create with another being. It's stepping forward and reinvigorating your spiritual self. It's like a doubling down, a recommitment, a reaffirmation of your sacred energy in alignment with something. And so you've made some type of a statement in alignment with that, where it seems as though you're opening your heart to the universe, and this expansion seems to be like letting go of the how it's going to happen and just saying, this is actually what I'm trying to do. Now I'm just going to cast that out to the universe and see who, what, and how the universe delivers it. Underneath the deck is confidence, music, there's that feline, and prayers and union. Interesting. So whatever type of a move of location or a moving of your internal spirit and changing up of your identity, whatever is happening here, it looks like it's going to put you in some type of alignment with a partnership vibe. So whether you are somebody looking for an intimate romantic partnership, or somebody who's looking for a partnership in career, finance, or work endeavor, your calling specifically for many on this channel, it looks like it's kind of a package deal with someone that you may fall in love with for many. So let's just follow that thread a little bit and see where that goes. So what's up with this radical vulnerable expansion here? Again with music. And that's my harmonics card under the deck. Integrity, prayers, again confidence, shifting, and union. Exactly. So there's some type of unified force that you're able to co-create with this partnership. So yeah, if you want to call people in, maybe all you have to do is ask. And so maybe maybe you can put it out there in various different ways, like not only the people that you expect, but maybe more publicly within some select groups or something. I'm seeing somebody also calling for various people to take part in something or to gather for an event. It looks like you're extending yourself in this way, though, and possibly for others too, this event or something is happening close to home again or within the home. So you may be transforming your home again with the selling, shifting music too, and the sound of the universe. It's like the universe and the soundtrack of every location is different. The energies that are within each location are different, and the harmonics that unlock you are different. So I'm seeing, is it astrocartography? Is that what it's called? Where they can see how your chart is activated based on where you relocate to. And so you could be in one location where you grew up, and let's say that represented a lot of challenge. It might be on your Pluto or your Saturn line, but then a move to a more pleasant, let's say for instance, Venusian line with the Venus energy here, would be something that would offer up potentially more financial abundance, more abundance in general, and a feeling of ease, flow, and receiving. So more in alignment with the divine feminine. So maybe you could look into that if you're considering a move in some way or an event. Plan it along a positive area under a positive moon, so to speak. And even in that beingness, we can look at the cosmos for clues and indications about where the attention of the collective will be at any given moment, and we can sort of forecast that and formulate strategically our business approaches to deliver where the people are going to be wanting. Okay, maybe you have some kind of a write-up that you need to put together, whether it's, for, again, selling your business, selling your products, or selling your home, selling yourself, or just putting yourself out there in a bigger way. Again, bold declarations, say it like you mean it. So yeah, you're birthing your prayers, and we get right order and mediumship as well as we split the deck. I really like that, especially with this vibration of this sacred Kundalini energy, because really at the energetic level, that energy goes into seeding the creation, and then it is the womb that brings forth the creation. And so with the divine feminine in this birthing here, it's like you are birthing this paradigm shift, and you're placing the right nuggets or seeds of affirmation into the right minds so that your prayers can be answered in the right order. And so you've got this intuitive hit about who you think might be the right person for the job, but don't limit yourself, is what I'm kind of getting with that vibe. So yeah, there's a lot of masculine, feminine, sacred reproduction energy on the desk here. So if that's not the vibe you're in, just be aware. So let's see, I kind of want to get some of these Gilded Reverie, the Lenormand cards out for some reason. Let's see if we can get any further information. We've got the Clover. It's a very lucky time for you to make these gestures or declarations, because your Kundalini energy is very attractive and riled up. And so you're very magnetic and bold and attractive right now. And so people are going to pick up on what you're putting out there. And I'm also seeing the Garden under the deck and a few others here that want to stay out. So interesting. Okay, so you've been dealing with some type of conflict energy or burdens, and just some relentless pesty energy where you're at, either mentally, emotionally, or physically, because we get this kind of institutional card. It doesn't quite feel homey, but it is very much like a castle. And so it's not that it's not sufficient, it has all of the things, but it doesn't feel like home. And we've got this fox trying to get into the hen house here. We've got clouds of obscurity breaking way, giving way for the light. And these mice, pests in the home. And 16, the star, the astrological chart again. So I don't know if this is about the time of your birthday or your 6 month in between birthdays, or even the square time where it's maybe 3 months after or before your birthday, because it's kind of giving me this energy of some kind of an angle that your sun at the time of your birth, your natal solar sun, was located, as far as like what aspect is it making right now to the sun as it moves through the heavens, right? So for instance, for me, I know that in October, that's my half birthday because I was born in April. So there's something that's coming up, and it's catching your eye. And I'm also hearing for some of you, like for instance, Mars cycles take every 2 years. Venus, oh, I cannot remember, is it 2.5, 3 years to make it around the chart? Anyways, maybe it's a Venus return where you're just like, you've reaped your abundance, and now it's like you're getting this energy of wanting to receive more, wanting to expand more, and bumping up against the confines of your either location or of the snake that needs to now shed its skin. Hermit crab may need a new shell for the new time. So there's something expanding here, and I want to see too, now that I'm trying to pick up this deck, it's kind of spilled around, showing me that there's a lot of opportunities for romance with the fish coming through. I'm seeing a letter or a text, for instance, and also this messenger, the rider card. So check that spread out if you know the cards. So you may be getting some type of a message that you might need to take action upon a little more impulsively. Oh, and we also, right behind the fish here, we've got this mature masculine taking notice. And so what's in between him and this feminine? We've got the tulips in a bouquet, and this I don't remember what they call those ships that go through the air, other than a UFO, UAP. But yeah, it looks like somebody wants to make an emotional gesture towards another individual. Oh, and the feminine has this sickle here. It's giving me something about the Arthurian legends here, but let's give it a little bit of a shuffle, because that rider energy is the one that delivers the message. So yeah, something that you need to take very intuitive action on and spread the word about. And okay, 2 more flipping. Look at these 2 together too. The garden and the labyrinth. How are you able to get to the heart of your prayers? It's like there's this obscurity again that's showing you which way to go. So to follow your bliss, follow the light, to move away from the obscurity and the pestilence that's kind of been somewhat plaguing your situation, limiting you. So it's like, the shell starts to be an impediment when you outgrow it. And so you may be needing a larger house or a larger yard or a different place, or maybe you're downsizing for some of you. And now we're getting the bridge. So getting from point A to point B. It's going to take a little bit of discipline, but look at this again with this message. It's reaching the right individual. So whoever you're reaching with this message may want to take you up on this offer, but it looks like they may have some somewhat ulterior motives. It looks like they are interested in making a gesture, getting to know you as well. It's coming out with this cozy house now. So again, it's like that institution. It's like, you know, when you have everything but you don't have this feeling of home, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. It's like, it doesn't matter where it's at. If it's not it, you're gonna know it. And when you walk into the right location, you can feel it. And now we're getting on top of that bridge card. We're getting the sun. And what's there? The well. There may be some type of natural well or a natural water source that's coming into this. And I'm getting the I Ching. It's the well, the source of all things. Under the deck, we've got the rider again, and then the puppy, your best friend, and the lilies. That's an interesting combination because the lilies are dual purpose for death and transformation, as well as sexual energies and attraction and romantic intrigue and magnetism. So it kind of looks like there's this message that wants to come through, and I'm getting like somebody running into another individual while like walking a dog, or maybe you don't have dogs, but maybe just walking through the park or something. But it kind of seems like somebody will. I think it's number 40. No, it's not. I wonder if this has, hang on. Okay, I found it. The I Ching, I'm reading from the I Ching workbook by R.L. Wing, and no copyright infringement intended. I just want to read you some excerpts from this. It was bringing this well, the source, into my awareness here. And so I'm going to read just a bit. It says it represents deep, inexhaustible, divinely centered source of nourishment and meaning for humanity. So it's very lofty and idealistic in that way. Although people may journey from spiritual discipline to political discipline, explore various philosophies, scholarly pursuits, alter their awareness in myriad ways, they must always return to the source of their true nature for fulfillment. The original text depicts this as the town may be changed, but the well cannot be changed. It cannot be increased or decreased. And so I'm kind of getting that you've hit that brick wall, the edges of your expansion potential within the circumstance, whether that's the place, the home, the town, the whatever. It's like, if you are in a Saturn line, it's going to keep you working, keep you dedicated, and being committed and heavily connected and entangled with it. Where if it's Uranus energy, it's going to keep you guessing, keep you adventuring, always unexpected, always twists and turns, and it's going to be showing you lessons of detachment. You know, Venus versus Pluto. It's all these things. So yeah, where you're at, it seems like you've kind of understood the expansion potential there. So let's move forward. It says, if you set your mind on humanity, you will be free from evil, according to Confucius. So it also says that if the well is not penetrated fully, there may be misfortune. So that's to say, like, if we haven't gotten all we can out of something and we just leave it untapped, then that potential is just missed. It's a missed fortune, right? not, oh, it's going to be terrible, but it's missed opportunity there if we don't get into down to the root of something. So it also says it refers particularly to social and political systems of humans, and how those organizations must be centered and planned around the predispositions of human nature. Such ordering then rings true in the hearts and the minds of people as their needs and their prejudices are met. And so again, talking about that foresight about what we can offer folks based upon the location creates the need, as well as the forecasted what's coming in, the new cycle. It's like, well, it's harvest time. Everybody wants stores for the winter. People might need wood to put into a wood fire, whatever. You get the meaning here. And with their needs and prejudices met, it's like you can understand the lack if you know the location. And so then you can deliver the thing that's missing by bringing it from someplace else. Does that make sense? So it requires an exceptional personality to order and organize others in this type of a way. If you're such a leader, then be certain that you penetrate the true feelings of your fellow man. Without this forethought and sense of humanity in a leader, good government is impossible and misfortune results. Social order and evil would reign then, because the leader's not the right fit to execute the plan that's necessary. The right person can be recognized by their ability to inspire those whom they lead. They encourage their people in their individual pursuits and promote cooperation in all that they do. So in your own social matters, try to develop your own intuition about the nature of your fellow humans. And if you accidentally find yourself attempting to judge others without penetrating the true source of their human instincts, your observations will be shallow and lacking in perspective. And so I'm getting here, like, when we stereotype people based on their beliefs or their holdings or things like that. Be careful, however, not to get lost in overgeneralizations or dogmatic thinking. There are countless variations on the human theme, and there's countless variations about how spirit universe can answer your prayers when we release control. In your personal relationships, try to discern the biological and sociological promptings that bring you together with others, rather than shortening your focus to the issue that presents. There are universal truths that are bringing certain individuals together at this time. Uncovering the source of these truths and perceiving their eternal nature will give you enlightenment, whereas a more myopic view at this time would bring, again, that missed fortune opportunity. So I think that that's exactly what we're dealing with right now. It's like you're getting an opportunity that might be time sensitive, and you're being told to have confidence that it almost doesn't matter where you go. You have to be willing and able to penetrate, to unlock the support and the reciprocity from your environment, from your people, your places, your whatever that you're bringing into beingness. And so it looks like the things that are changing are different for various ones of us. Now we get suspended animation, surreal, frame by frame, re-envisioning. So it seems like you were pretty attached and you wouldn't have imagined yourself deviating from some type of a plan, but now some shifting dynamic has illuminated something unexpected about you wanting to change something that you didn't anticipate changing, potentially. And so again, bringing this full circle, it's something that is transformative at the basis of who you are, your personal identity. So what last cards can we get out we're getting, they want to whisper sweet and spicy nothings in your ear. They have mad respect for you because you bring a lot of clarity and realization to their process. Somebody, though, is still dealing with some mother issues. So if it's you, love yourself first, because there's a lot of divine feminine energy out on the deck today. It's about how we work with others. And so when we work with others, let's not discount ourselves or be overly useful without getting something in kind in return. And you know, when people short you money, ask them to pay their bill. Somebody loves you, and they respect you, and so that's interesting here. So new love on the horizon, and it could be agape, it could be friendship, it could be partnership in business or career, and it could be intimate. Let's see if we get any more clues for those of you that are still tuned into the message. It's a bit of a longer one. I'm enjoying the videos, just going a little bit further. Anything else we'll take? I just saw Chiron. So we've got compromise on what's for dinner, not on your personal values. Exactly. So you're speaking out about something, this bold declaration, and saying it like you mean it. People know what they can expect from you, and so they respect you. You have a lot of integrity. They love that they can depend upon you to love yourself first and to act that way. Because whether it's yourself or another, somebody out here is dealing with somebody that's in a place of weaponized incompetence, never doing the things that they could do, and making it somebody else's problem. So I think you're moving away from people that are so busy victimizing themselves, being martyrs, telling about all their limitations. It's like you don't have time for somebody's incompetence and their justification of everything being against them. It's like, you know, it's, you had the uphill climb as well, and you brought yourself out, and you're not gonna sit here and lecture people with bootstraps mentality, but at the same time, you're bold, direct, intelligent. You're a force to be reckoned with, and so you're demanding accountability to other individuals, and so you're not for everybody. Somebody's been dreaming about you, comes right over the I love you card, and I think that we're finished up here. Should we get a... I want to get an oracle card to finish it up. I say I didn't bring those ones out. Heightened self-awareness is coming through for you. Stand firm. You're an authority figure here, in a spiritual authority as well. You have a lot of wisdom. You're very lucid. You have a lot of intuition. So protect your sacred space and your sacred truth, and change up the recipe. So for some of you, it's not about moving, it's about moving somebody else out of your energy, whether it's, again, taking yourself out of a group dynamic and just not choosing that any longer, getting somebody out of your home, like a roommate that just overstayed their welcome and doesn't contribute, doesn't bring their side of things. It's like you're opening yourself up to some radical expansion, and it looks like for many of you there is a loving partnership coming in. And know what you deserve and what you demand. And then we have flex. You do the work. Time to celebrate you. All right, I think that's enough. Under the deck, we have surpassing doubters and accomplishing the extraordinary. I feel like you had a lot of people saying, oh no, you're never going to be able to do this or that. You are, you're going to be stuck like the rest of us. You should just do whatever and let go of your dreams. And that's not what you're about to do. And so by being flexible and committed and open-minded and open-hearted, you are, oh my gosh, look at those cards. I'm seeing I got to take this one too. That's a lot of cards, but we don't mind, and we'll take that one. So under the deck, Dragonfly Magic, and I was watching some dragonflies earlier. Embrace your transformation and courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is within you. You are brilliant. You are blessed. So trust this to deliver you to the right time and space. I'm not going to read all of these, but Pronghorn says it's now time to take action. Opportunities are here, like we've been talking about. Move forward with confidence. Also, we got confidence a bunch of times. That will always, your talents will always help you to land on the pinnacle of where you're trying to aim for. And your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success because you follow the trends, you understand which way to go. And then we have Lion, higher calling, just as we said. You have within you all the courage that you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You'll find success and contentment with those with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and for your tribe. Again with the well. It's like you're doing something service oriented here, and so you're taking into consideration the broader community and how you can expand your potentially. I'm getting this bringing a radical, expansive healing offering into your home and creating some type of an event to bring people around. And we're getting also frog, prosperity, let go of the past again, and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Not misfortune, good fortune. And with that threshold card, it is like jump into it with both feet. Now we have butterfly rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Again, with that rebirth we had down here with the hunter and the death and the birthing card here, no less. And now I've got a bug on me. Yeah, go away. And okay, so this change that you're embracing, another dragonfly here. This change that you're embracing is going to deliver you to some type of greater freedom. It's like freedom of movement, again with that snake shedding its skin, hermit crab finding a new shell. Your heart is pure and free, and it just needs the proper landscape to take root. Yes, your heart is pure and free, and a greater purpose calls you, right? That higher calling. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So yeah, you're really hearing the pull to your intuitive senses and getting the message to make some type of a bold move. Bison with abundance, no kidding. So prosperity, abundance, change, freedom. Oh my gosh, higher calling and magic. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom, keep me warm through the storms of life, fill my life with goodness, teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Yeah, all my life's a little love poem. And it starts out, when I die, I ain't gonna die afraid. So yeah, you're going through this death portal, this portal guardian energy is like guarding your destiny, and it's like over there magnetizing and singing this little song that is harmonically calling your soul to jump into this portal with both feet. Yeah, so beautiful. Polar bear mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and to renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. We already got the shaman card out as well. And lastly, dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So this is so beautiful. I'm feeling like your ancestors are here to just kind of call your attention to something that's shifting and changing. And as you give your attention to the magical little sparks that occur to you and draw your attention into different dimensions, it's like you're surpassing any of your own inner doubts in accomplishing some type of extraordinary evolutionary achievement related to your calling. And it's a high calling that helps the humanity that you're serving in some type of a way. So under the deck here we have Honor Thyself, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading as much as I did. It seems like it's really time to let go of some type of expectation or sense of needing something to go a certain way, to forgive yourself for taking some type of a detour when you wanted to go in a straight line, because the detour had its magic. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. It just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for gobs, universe. So yeah, forgive yourself also if you, for instance, got into a marriage and now find yourself needing a restart. The lower the price of your love, the higher its value. Brain freeze, the universe. You might not know now, but you will. So something big and juicy and exciting is happening for you. And I think that that's where we're going to leave it. Oh, my. First time for everything. So yeah, everybody is in your life for a reason. So dwell on what you love. Aww. Yes. On the back of the knot, you might not know now. Imagine yourself drenched in love, and then send that out to the world. See me in their eyes. So, alright guys, I am in full sun, I'm in full wind, and it is the end of the video for real. So thank you so much for staying till the end, and do check out some of the other timeless messages, and if this is where we part, thank you so much, and take good care of yourself. Bye for now.